Hey everybody, thanks for watching Baseball Tips with Coach Avery. Today I want to talk a little bit about what is your dominant force motion. Now, when I'm saying that, what I really mean is, what do you use the most? Are you using your hips and shoulders for rotation? Are you using your arms kind of as the pulling and extending force? Or are you using your wrist kind of to close the bat? So, the problem that we see in a lot of players is that they get a little too involved with one force more than the other, and it kind of throws their swing out of balance. So what I mean by that is, let's just say I have an all rotational swing. So I'm going to load my hands back here, and I'm just going to rotate, 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 and all of a sudden, I almost spin off the ball. Now, I could have an all-arm swing where I'm just reaching my arms out away from me, and then I'm almost at full extension way early with both arms, and then I'm just kind of pulling through with just my hands. And lastly, you could just be a wrist hitter, and this is when you make those nasty swings. Usually happens on an ugly curveball or slider, and you just snap the wrist. So, to get better at hitting, you want to have a good, clean sequence where we start by, maybe a stride. The hips start to open. You'll see the back knee kind of pivot in. The hip will open. Shoulder stays closed and down. Next, and this is probably the most important part because this is where people lose it, if you have too much wrist action, it'll go into what I call barrel drop, bat drag, okay? And we want to make sure that instead of using the wrist or arms, we turn with our shoulders just a bit to initiate the knob into the swing a little bit. So hip open, shoulder turns, and now we can start to extend a little bit out towards the ball with our arm. We're trying to prevent ourselves from slicing by having the elbow cut in. So we're here, we start to extend out. Now really make sure that you don't quit turning your shoulder. It's going to slow down, but you want to continue the shoulders turning as you extend out through the ball. Sometimes what we'll get is, we'll get guys that'll turn and they'll stop about right here, and they'll rely on all arms and wrist. So to dominate the swing, keep remembering stride, hips, shoulders, arms, and then maybe a little bit of wrist, and finish over the shoulder. And that way you're hitting shots just like everybody else. Thanks for watching Baseball Tips with Coach Avery. I'll see you guys next time.